you doing, good people? This is the 8-bit animal. And, yeah. So, Bomberman, right? Hudson dropped Bomberman off to us in 1983 on the Famicom. We got it here in the States in 1987. Bomberman was immensely popular. Like, Bomberman was on the slicker phenomenon of one game. And the game isn't particularly remarkable, like, as far as graphics and all that, but it played really well and it was a lot of fun. So, Hudson has this thing, and, you know, it popped up on, say, it popped up on the TurboGrafx 16, or I'm sorry, the PC Engine in Japan, because that was Hudson's baby in Japan. A lot of Hudson franchises showed up on the PC Engine before anywhere else. Bonk's Adventure showed up there first. A lot of their shooters showed up there before anywhere else. So, yeah, it was a foregone conclusion that we would eventually get another Bomberman game on the NES, right? We didn't get it here in the States until 1993. So you already know what that looked like on eBay right now, right? We ain't got to go into that yet. But we do need to discuss the game, because as far as the Bomberman games is concerned, this one does the thing and does it pretty well. Today, we're going to take a look at Bomberman 2. Now, there's actually a story in this game, much like there was in the first game. But in this one, Bomberman has been framed for, well, the Bomberman that we play as has been framed for bank robbery. Has been taken off to prison. Now, Bomberman has to bomb his way out of prison to bring the Bomberman who actually committed theft to justice. Yeah, look at Bomberman playing the Count of Monte Cristo. Well, it's much like the original game, where Bomberman's moving around, has to blow up all the enemies in a stage. You start out with a bomb that doesn't do a lot of damage, doesn't explode doesn't have a big explosion, all that. And you're kind of slow, so you can't necessarily run a long distance after blowing stuff up. But you can get speed upgrades, range upgrades for your bombs. You can upgrade how many bombs you drop at one time. You can get a remote control so you can control when the bombs blow up. Stuff like that. And those power-ups come in handy. Trust me, they do. And yeah, this is a fantastic little game. It's particularly fun because this was the first Bomberman game that had multiplayer in it. So, you know how Super Bomberman, it came bundled with the Super Multi-Tap? So you could play up to 5 players? This is the birthplace of that. You could play multiplayer in Bomberman. I think you can do 4 players. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. I do remember that you could at least do one-on-one battles. And yeah, Bomberman as a party game has always hit particularly well. There's a password save, so you don't have to replay things from the beginning. I want to say there's a continue feature. But yeah, being able to play this game and enjoy this game, it feels like enjoying a Bomberman game should be, it should be just a basic human right, honestly. Bomberman is just a lot of fun. Bomberman rests up there to me with stuff like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong. It wasn't an arcade game here in the States, but Bomberman is an upper echelon, just old school fun video game. And everybody should at least try Bomberman 2 out, because it's the same game, it's just a little bit prettier. It's like Bomberman, Bomberman put on a fly fit. But yeah, let's say you want to get a copy of Bomberman 2. Don't worry about it. Don't try to get an official copy. Unless you can get yourself a Famicom cart, don't play yourself. Bomberman 2 is the cheapest copy I saw was $130. Like I said, it came out in '93 here in the States. And that means that it was towards the very, very end of the NES life cycle. This game is fantastic, but boy oh boy, are you gonna pay for it if you try to get an official copy. So yeah, a repro cart. I'm pretty sure it's on somebody's compilation, somebody's multi-cart somewhere. It's probably on Switch Online. And there are multiple different versions of Bomberman that you can try out. So definitely give yourself a chance to play Bomberman 2. Or, any of the Bomberman games works for me. Just get you some Bomberman in your life. It's worth it. This has been the 8-Bit Animal. I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, so 2 of these were made. They're both terrible. I'm only going to talk about one. Argue with your mo.